Welcome to Ryan Waters Sports Drive.
Hi, I'm Andrew Harris. You're listening to Ryan Waters.
Hi, it's Tyler Myers with the Buffalo Sabres, and you're listening to Ryan Waters.
This is Rob Johnson, UBC Okanagan Director of Athletics and Recreation, and you're listening to the Ryan Waters Sports Drive.
Now, here's your host, Ryan Waters.
Our last stop on the Sports Drive preview show of AAA high school basketball is at Kelowna Senior Secondary and the KSS Owls. Many are predicting the Owls to advance to the Valley Championship game and possibly beyond. The girls are coming off a second-place finish from a year ago, while the boys were 12-0 and advanced to provincials. A number of weapons returned to both teams. Case in point, the boys have been ranked the top seed in the entire province heading into the season, but preseason rankings mean little. The head coach, Harry Parmar.
It means we have good players. Yeah. And we have to be ready to play every game we play because there's a target on our back, and I think we'll get the best games out of whoever we're playing.
Does that weigh much on the preseason for you or on the season for you?
No, not really. We try and have kids do what we want them to do, what we're trying to do, standards, and we don't look at anything else. And if we play our best basketball and lose, have we really lost?
What are the strengths of this team this year?
We have size, we have speed. Hopefully we get some grit. We can play fast, we can play slow. So we have two leaders, Mitch Goodwin and Braxton Bunce, who are probably the two best players in the province.
What do you want to play? You can slow it down, you can speed it up, but what would you like to play? What's ideal for the KSS Owls?
We want to get up and down. We want to play with energy, we want to get easy buckets, and we want to make it hard on teams to score on us.
Is this team experienced, or has you got a lot of young guys coming up?
Braxton and Mitch, second-year guys, played on the U17 team. They've been there. They'll be the leaders, and then we have 8 young kids. Where
else are you going? The KSS Owls seem to be traveling a lot for tournaments. Where do you have your sights set?
We're going to Seattle, Washington. We've got 5 tournaments in Vancouver, and we're on a wait list to go to New York City, so we're pretty busy.
How do you hear about all these tournaments? I mean, you've been around a little while. We won't say too long, but how do you hear about these things?
You make friends along the way. It's been helpful with the state's terms, with talking to Division I coaches who hook you up with tournaments in certain areas where they can come watch your kids play.
Do a lot of kids want to come here and play basketball? Do you get a lot of kids come walking up, if you will, walk up tryouts, that kind of thing, mostly because of the huge tournament that is here in February?
The Western Canada Tournament is a big tournament in Western Canada, and kids see it. They see it on TV. Little kids come throughout Kelowna and the Okanagan and get to watch and see the atmosphere, and I think it sells itself.
Last year, you finished 12-0, but you missed out on the provincial gold, obviously. Is that the goal this year, is to win it all?
Flat out, that's the goal. That's what we're trying to do. I think I hope every team in BC is trying to do that, but that's our goal, and we want to play our best basketball at the end of the year, March 18th, 9 o'clock. We want to be the champs.
Do you know much about the other teams, maybe around the city, yes, but the teams around the province and the lower mainland, maybe your biggest competition?
That's why we go down to Vancouver so much, is to get to know those teams. You have an idea of the teams, but the more you go down there, you get a feel of what they do and what you do and what works and what doesn't work at the same time.
When it's done, when it's all said and done on March 18th, 9 o'clock, what do you want fans, people in Kelowna to know about the Owls?
Champs. We're the best team in the province, period.
Over on the girls' side, the Owls finished second last year and lost in a backdoor game trying to reach the provincial tournament. They will once again be contenders and right in the mix of things when the regular season opens on December the 12th. Head coach Lisa Navarro returns this season and is excited about how this team is shaping up.
Season's shaping up fairly well. We've been practicing the last 2-3 weeks, and the girls are working hard for our first tournament this weekend at Mowat.
You talk about the girls. Who are your players? Who are the girls that you are going to look to, some of your veterans that are going to lead this team?
Well, we have 2 grade 12s, Aspen Percival and Amy Dorsick, who have been playing for a few years. I'm hoping that they show the leadership of playing hard and talking. We have 2 grade 11 girls that played as grade 10s up last year for AAA. They are really going to hopefully shine this year, take our team leading in the offensive and defensive end. And then we have 2 grade 10 girls that are coming up that played provincial team last summer. So I'm hoping with the mixture of all these girls, plus our 3 big posts, that we do well.
Sounds like great experience on this team. Is that your biggest strength, do you think?
Well, we're fairly young, so I think our greatest strength on this team is we're athletic, and all these girls have been playing basketball for the last few years in through the summer and the fall.
When you look around the league, South Kamloops is good, Boucherie sounds to be pretty good, pretty fast, Rutland will be good. How do your girls stack up, do you think, against the other teams around the valley?
I think we stack up fairly well. We have size, so we have 3 6-foot girls. We're athletic, we're quick, and so we should stack up fairly well against most teams. So if they have a guard team, we have the guards to match up, and if they have posts, we have size.
What kind of offense will this be then? Set up and get the ball down to your post, or is it run and gun?
It'll be a little bit of both. So we're going to look first for the transition game. Like I said, we're pretty quick, so looking to head man it. Our posts are fairly athletic, so hopefully to getting there, and then just a motion set, so move and cut and shoot outside and get inside.
When you're looking at your players and figuring out your starting lineup, what kind of player are you looking for? Obviously, skill is good, basketball skill, knowledge is good, but what other features are you looking at for a kid that wants to be part of your team?
What is their work ethic? But not only work ethic on the court, but off the court. So what's their preseason stuff, as well as how do they cheer on their teammates? How do they react to the situations?
When people say KSS could be one of the teams fighting for the provincial berth, because really only one provincial berth comes out of the Okanagan Valley for whatever reason, although basketball is very strong here. People are saying that KSS could battle for that. Do you agree with that? Do you think your girls will be up there?
Yeah, I think we have a good shot. We came second last year, and we have quite a few girls from that team last year, 4 of the girls. And like I said, our young ones have been playing all summer. I think we have a good shot at challenging for that Valley berth.
So when it's all said and done and the season's over, what do you want people to say about the KSS Owls?
That we competed in all games, that they were respectful, and that they tried it hard at all times. And that, great skill and all that kind of stuff. But it really is how have we articulated ourselves on and off the court.
Both the boys and girls Owls will play in a tournament this weekend as they put the finishing touches on their preparation before beginning the regular season on Monday, December 12th at home against Penticton. With this season preview of the KSS Owls basketball program, I'm Ryan Waters.
This has been the Ryan Waters Sports Drive.